Hello, welcome to my first Animal Crossing video. And I'm recording this right after my Luigi video. Yes, 3 videos in a row, recorded in a row. But they'll probably be released on different days. Like this video might be released on Friday, I don't know. Just so people can come back, you know. Because I don't want to upload all 3 videos on the same day. You know. But here it is, Animal Crossing. You like my character? Yeah, I just threw on random shit, honestly. Yes, I'm gonna start cussing a bit. I won't go too far with the words, you know, because I know I've grown to be a kid-friendly channel. But as I get popular, I don't want to become known as a person who doesn't swear. Because I'm gonna probably get a lot of slip-ups with, bad words and stuff. Because I cuss a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. But I don't cuss at people. So I'm not going to be like, oh, you, whatever. And I'll also try to refrain from certain words, maybe from the F word. I probably will save the F word until I'm a bit older. Though I can technically say it. I don't know how much I don't know how comfortable people are with a 14-year-old boy screaming the F word. Basically. So I'm probably not going to say words like that until I'm a bit older. But I'll probably say some words like damn or something. Won't go too extreme to like the N word or something like that. Why do I put that in quotation marks? I'm doing this like quotation mark things with my hand. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm being serious. I'm not going to say the N word. I know it's a racist word. I know it's like a big meme like, oh, he said the N word, but it really is a racist word, dude, and I wouldn't say it. Anyways, let's get off that topic because that doesn't need to be talked about. Is this my Animal Crossing island? I don't know, I might do an Animal Crossing stream. I've done one in the past, but the past being like a few weeks ago. Hello, coach. This is my favorite villager. Any interest in buying my... Oh, how much? Sure, I'll buy it, dude. Dude, you gave me bells. I'll give you bells for your financial support. I know Coach wouldn't scam me. Anyways. So you were right? Well, I didn't mean to go in there. Anyways. Yeah. So summer's basically here for me. I've got like one final project in one of my classes. After that, that's about it. And then I'll start doing more streams and videos. When school rolls around, that's gonna be a bit hard again, we'll probably go back to, me being dead or whatever. Because, schoolwork has been hard on me in freshman year. It'll probably be worse in, sophomore year. Because, if we're thinking logically here. That's, I don't know who, I wonder if there's someone out there who thinks, my freshman year was so bad. Hopefully my sophomore year will be easier. No, be quiet. No, it won't. If 4th grade was hard and then 5th grade was harder, what makes you think that freshman year will be harder than sophomore? Like, come on. I'm not saying that there is someone out there there's people I'm not trying to say that there is a big debate currently going on thinking that June. Never mind. I can't speak today. I can't speak today. I'm also just blurting out random stuff. Sometimes I feel like I'm trying to force out bad words. Like, I felt like saying, oh yeah, I'm just saying random shit and stuff. But, like, I felt like I was trying to force that out. I don't want to force myself to say a bad word. If I truly feel like saying a bad word, I'll say it. I don't want to force myself like, oh, I'm going to say bad words now. Yay, now I could say bad words whenever I want. That doesn't necessarily mean that. I still should try and limit what I say, but just know that I'm going to cuss. But I don't want to force myself to be like, oh, well, if I say I'm going to cuss, now I got to cuss, That doesn't necessarily mean that. It just means that, hey, if I say a bad word, just don't make it a big deal. That's basically what I should be thinking of it as. No, I have to say a bad word. Anyways, back with the island tour. I just do random stuff. Anyways, so let's go back to the front. You probably saw most of my island already, but I think it could have been improved. I think I could have made it look better, but I'm sticking with what I got. So you come out here and you walk over here, and to your left is the orchard, and then to your right is going to be the cafe. You keep walking, and then bam, you're at what is it? Resident services. And I basically closed the area with hedges, and then put flowers on the inside with these in the corner. I did red, I think it's Ysen, I don't know how to pronounce it, but then you got orange windflowers, and those I know how to pronounce. I didn't know you could go back here. I mean, yes, I do know you could go back there. But I didn't know that I had enough room to walk back here with the hedges. So, yeah. Yes, I have Isabel because of resident services has been rebuilt. I now have Isabel. And as you can tell, I had KK Slider come to my island. Which means I therefore technically beat the game. So there's no really story mode to record. It's really just look at me misshape my island and make it look all nice, basically. Yeah. Every time I get a new game and it's got a story mode, I want to record me doing videos of the story mode. But since I'm a kid, all I want to do is play video games, and if I were to record a video on that story mode, it'd probably be like, from when I started to a certain point, and then the next video would be like, oh, I did some stuff, off camera and stuff, and then eventually it'd grow more and more to where there's only like 3 episodes of story mode, and then the rest of it's like, extra stuff or whatever, or me doing whatever in the game. Yeah. You know what I think I should do? Is I should probably get rid of some of my plush videos, because I have a bunch of plush videos on my channel. You have the murder series, a bunch of FNAF plush videos, and just way too many Bonnie and Friends videos. I don't want to be known for all my plush videos, so I'm either going to get rid of some plush shorts or whatever, or because I was thinking of making a totally new channel, but that doesn't sound like a good idea, and I probably wouldn't have my 1,000 subscribers, and I don't want to, and I've worked too hard to this point, so I'll probably just get rid of all my plush videos. No. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to get rid of all my plush videos. I'll just get rid of, some of them, the ones that I weren't the most proud of. How about that? Because there were definitely, like, the lefty. I'm probably going to get rid of that one because that video was just made on the spot. I mean, all my plush videos are made on the spot. But this is really not an Animal Crossing video. This is more of just me rambling on about the channel. Back to the point. Anyways, so you have resident service over here. If we go over here, you have all the villager houses. I even, put, look, Julian singing. Oh my god. Top of the evening to you. Let's talk. You Jacksepticeye. There's nothing like spring on Julian. I'm just basking in it, Dom. That's good to know. As you can tell, I had the houses lining down, but what I could have done is had the houses going like from side to side over here, and it had a path, going over here, going over here, then into here, and then have houses lining up. But hey, this is what I have. I told you guys there's a cafe. You have, tables and seats. You got a vending machine and a drink machine. And over here, I forgot to mention that I have so I have one side with white windflowers and one side of red windflowers, and it alternates as you go down. So like this one will be red and this one will be white. Well, this one's white and that one's red, white, red, red, white, red, and you get the point. I have this little beach relaxation. I made this so to get my island up in reviews for KK Slider. It's really just a relaxing place. And you have like a little stand right here. You can get lemonade. Sorry, Maddie. The campsite's just in the corner. Over here, if I can go on over here. The museum, okay. And some person moved in and their name is Elvis. And I looked up on Google who Elvis was. And I'm not so fond of the character. It doesn't look good. Also, the campsite's right here. I don't like Elvis. It's ugly. If we go this way, if we go in here, this is the orchard. It's got every fruit but peaches and coconuts. Coconuts because you can't plant them on land. You have to plant them on the beach. And pears because pears are native fruit. If you were to build an orchard in Animal Crossing, I would use a non-native fruit. So because my native fruit is pears, in my orchard I'm gonna have cherries, peaches, apples, and oranges because those fruits are not native. Also, what I found out today is that non-native fruit, meaning fruit that you normally don't find on your island, they sell for higher prices than fruit that you normally find on your island. So if I were to sell a pear, I'd probably get like, a couple hundred bells. Whereas if I were to sell, a cherry, I'd probably get more bells than selling a pear because pears are native to the island, meaning normally seen. I guess technically. This is going to be this is going to be a playground. I'm still working on it. I'm going to have a fountain. I'm either going to make it like a literal park, like a kid's park, with slides and swings and stuff. I'm either going to do that or I'm going to make it like a park. Because as a kid, I'm technically still a kid. I'm a teenager, but technically still a kid. But when I was younger, when I heard of the word park, I thought, like, when any kid hears the word park, they instantly think of slides, swings, jungle gym, whatever it is. You get the point. But a park, I think it's just any general hangout place, really. Like an open, an outdoor hangout place. That's what I think of it as. But that's probably nowhere near the actual term definition. But yeah, I'm either going to make it like a kid's park, or I'm going to make it like a hangout spot with, with a fountain and benches and trees and flowers everywhere or whatever. I don't know. And over here, I'm hoping they release more shops because this is going to be the shopping center. So one thing that frustrates me is that this Nook's Cranny is one row off of where I want it to be. I want this part right here to be right here so I could add a path, and I misplaced it, and it's so annoying. And over here, I would see what I want to do with Nook's Cranny is buy a belt. Like, you spend 50 bells to move it like somewhere over here, then spend another 50 bells just moving it back over here over in this one spot. But the reason why I'm hoping they add more shops is, one, it'll really make it look good in my shopping center, and two, if they add more shops, I can move the Abel sisters over at this corner, not to move them, over there and then back over here. You have the museum over here. I'm gonna add like a public benches over here. This one actually looks good. I don't have to move the museum anymore. I didn't mess it up. This time I actually waited until I got past. So what I did before I got past is I'd use a shovel and I'd like dig holes. And that's how I determined how I was gonna set everything up. So, oh, you're right there. So that's how I was able, because I wasn't gonna, like, I was at a 1-star review. I wasn't gonna wait, like, 5 days. I wasn't gonna wait, like, 2 weeks just to get past, because I didn't know what to do. So, I don't want to put in the flowers. I decided to use the shovel and then determine how I wanted the houses to be placed. It works. It really works. And that's what I did. Like, I dug holes. And I don't know. So I have so my villagers, I have Meringue, Julian, Darwin, Frida, Coach, which is my favorite villager of everyone here, Vesta, Bob, Clay, and Maddie. Those are my 5 villagers. Pretty cool. I think that's really it to the Oh, I forgot to mention that down here, this is gonna be a little picnic spot. Once I get a little umbrella and a picnic basket, I'm gonna make a picnic spot. That's really it to the entire island. I don't know, I guess this was just my island tour. I guess that's what I'm gonna name this video. At least I have a title for this one, and not just, epic Mario gameplay, Smash Bros. Luigi game. Like, those are bad titles, honestly. They're just awful titles. Like, I get it was like, back then I was like, I'm gonna be funny and say epic Mario gameplay. But, like, I didn't really have a title for the video. That's the thing. Julian is just over here, I need to stop trying to act like other YouTubers and just have my own personality. That's my thing. I think my own personality is when I ramble on. I can't stop talking. Like, if I complain about something that I really hate, I rant. I can't stop until I actually notice how long I've been rambling on. I really hope they add more stores into this game. But what would they add? What stores could they add, honestly? Because I remember in previous games they had like a coffee shop and a what else? They had the hair salon. But now that you have the mirror, there's no point in having the having a hair salon, because you can just use the mirror. But yeah, these are the only 3 shops. Again, I hope if they add more shops, I just hope they add more shops. But what would be a good shop? What would be some good shops? I don't know. What would be a good shop? Push. What would be a good shop? Post it in the comments below. I'd like to hear your ideas. I just realized what I did. I heard Julian singing and immediately ran the other way. I was gonna say, maybe you could have like a DIY shop. And it could be like, it sells DIY recipes. And the DIY recipes change each day. It wouldn't make sense. And if you had a DIY recipe that you already had, you could sell it to that store owner for way more money than the Nooklings or Timmy and Tommy. I refer to them as Nooklings because of Leaf. But I think that'd be a good idea because, one, you didn't have to I have trouble finding DIY recipes that I need or something. Like, the gifts, and for me, they don't fly by as often, and you don't necessarily get them a lot from the villagers, so I think getting having a DIY recipe store, having a DIY store, I guess you could call it, would be really good, because then, again, you could either get regular new DIY recipes. Never mind. That wouldn't be a good idea. Because eventually there's going to be no more DIY recipes. There's not going to be any more new DIY recipes. Because, it was looking like a good idea, honestly. But then I realized that, eventually there's going to be no more DIY recipes to, you won't have access to. There won't be many new DIY recipes to be exposed to. How about that? So a DIY recipe store wouldn't be good. It was a good idea, of me, with the idea of selling the guys DIY recipes for more money. That was a good idea. You gotta admit that. What else would be a good DIY recipe? What else would be a good store? I think she's gonna open up her own store here. Probably unlikely, because you technically have these guys, the Able sisters, you take care of clothing. So, but they don't take care of headwear. I mean, they have hats, yes, but they don't. I don't know. I think they actually do. Never mind. Never mind. Or, actually, I was thinking of maybe like a home and furniture store. I mean, I guess technically Nook's Cranny does that already. Technically, they do that already. Home and furniture. Because I remember I bought a refrigerator from there. So, never mind. I don't know. I don't see any opportunity for a new store, which is sad because I really wanted this to be like a shopping center, like you say, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be, a really big shopping center. I was really hoping it would be, but I mean, I guess it's fine. But still, we can't lose hope for a new store. Also, this rally is kind of dumb because if you do, I guess it's good because for people who are just tuning in back into Animal Crossing, within the set amount of days, if they missed the initial day, they could, go back and do it again. But once you do it, there's not much to it. And this thing wasn't as big. I mean, everyone hated Bunny Day, and I get that. I wasn't there for Bunny Day, but I can understand. But then you had, what was it? Earth Day's event, and that one didn't make any sense. You just had, like, Nook Mile, like, you could earn Nook Miles for doing certain things because of Earth Day. I mean, I want events like Bunny Day again. Just not as, you know, Bunny Day in your face. Like, because basically they just shoved Bunny Day in your face. They're like, here, everything, Bunny Day, you know? Like, I want something like that, but not so extreme, you know? Kind of like in the middle. The rally is, you do it once and that's it. At least the May Day tickets were at least as close to what I wanted. Because it actually forced you to, it was like an actual activity that took brain work, you know? This one, you just aimlessly go around a museum trying to find stamps. Like, that's not fun. You just, and, it's because the museum's not that big. It's really not that big. So in the future, I hope they have events that are like Bunny Day, but to a little less of an extreme, or to less of an extreme. Because no one liked Bunny Day, because of, first off, they didn't like Zipper because of everyone kept making like, because everyone didn't like Zipper because of how creepy he looked. But at least the event actually made you try and go and find stuff for DIY recipes and stuff. But everything was eggs, you know. There were too many eggs around, you know. So it was hard to get fossils. It was hard to actually get other things besides eggs from trees, balloons, you know. Like, that was a bit too extreme. They should have toned it down a bit. But I would have still liked to be there for Bunny Day, because it sounds like it was a good event. You get what I'm saying. It's kind of like compromise a bit. It's like compromise a bit. If you know what I mean. You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know. Not a big event, but not too big. To the point to where people complain. I'm just saying, I'd like one of those kinds of events. As someone who's played Animal Crossing New Horizons and has seen the events. And previous events. You know? Again, the museum rally thing for National Museum Day was just, it's dumb. Because you do it once, you get a prize, and then you do it again the next day, but it's the same prizes. I'd keep doing it if there were more prizes, but there aren't any new prizes, and that kind of makes sense because it's a museum. I mean, like, what other museum-oriented prizes could you get? But never mind. I don't want to keep complaining. I'm gonna end the video right here because I just realized that we're a bit over time. I don't want to keep recording videos that are like 30 minutes because I don't chop them up because I don't have a good recording or editing software. But, let me know if you enjoyed the video. If you did, please support me. I want to make a Patreon, but I don't know if I'm old enough to do that. I'm probably not old enough, but I'll look into it. Either way, please watch my videos so I can live another day. I really just want to start making money, that's all.